SKOL Vikings Nation. What's good, purple and gold faithful? Your host is hyped to dive into the latest Minnesota Vikings buzz as we gear up for the 2025 season. We've got a rookie QB ready to sling it and a linebacker fighting for his roster spot. Talk about drama at TCO Performance Center. Today, we're breaking down J.J. McCarthy's long-awaited debut and the whispers about Brian Asamoah III's future. Is our third-round pick on the chopping block? Buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. Picture this. It's July 26th, training camp kicks off, and all eyes are on J.J. McCarthy, the Michigan star who missed his entire rookie year with a knee injury. The buzz is electric. Can this kid handle the pressure of leading a 14-win team? And then there's Asamoah, a linebacker who was supposed to be a defensive beast, but hasn't lived up to the hype. Could 2025 be his last shot in purple? Let's unpack these stories and get you fired up for what's next. Here's the deal, we're diving into 10 segments packed with stats, storytelling, and that SKOL spirit. Will McCarthy prove he's the franchise QB we've been waiting for? Is Asamoah's time running out? Stick with me. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's get this party started. SKOL. The sun's blazing over Eagan, Minnesota, and Vikings training camp is about to pop off. J.J. McCarthy, our 2024 first-round pick, is stepping onto the field for the first time since his meniscus injury sidelined him last season. Fans are buzzing. This is the guy who led Michigan to a national title, and now he's QB1 for a team that went 14-3 in 2024. The stakes? Sky high. McCarthy's got big shoes to fill after Sam Darnold's Pro Bowl year, but early reports are juicy. During minicamp, he was zipping passes at 61 miles per hour, showing off that cannon arm. Justin Jefferson, our WR1, couldn't stop raving. He definitely has an arm. But here's the catch, minicamp was scripted, and training camp will be a whole new beast. Can JJ handle Brian Flores' blitz-heavy defense in live reps? Vikings Nation, what's your vibe on McCarthy? Are you hyped for his debut, or feeling cautious after his injury? Drop a comment and let me know. Do you think he's ready to lead us to the playoffs? Let's keep the SKOL chant going as we dig deeper. Now, let's shift gears to a tougher story, Brian Asamoah III, our 2022 third-round pick. This linebacker was supposed to be a sideline-to-sideline monster, but 3 seasons in, the stats are rough. Just 30 tackles in 46 games. 0 for loss. That's not the impact you expect from a guy drafted at pick 66. Vikings fans, are we looking at a bust? Reports from the Viking age are stirring the pot, suggesting Asamoah could be gone by 2026 if he doesn't ball out this summer. The team's moves back this up. They re-signed veteran Eric Wilson and drafted Kobe King in the 6th round, signaling they're prepping for life after Asamoah. Special teams is where he's made his mark. But is that enough to save his roster spot? What do you think, SKOL crew? Is Asamoah still worth rooting for, or should we move on? Hit the comments with your take, and let's talk about whether he can turn it around in camp. Stay locked in. This story's got layers. Back to McCarthy, because this kid's got Vikings Nation dreaming big. At 22, he's stepping into a stacked roster with Justin Jefferson, Aaron Jones, and a top-tier O-line led by Christian Darrisaw. ESPN's Kevin Seifert says JJ's been piling up reps since his injury, showing plenty of juice, but some rookie hiccups. Training camp will be his proving ground. Here's the scoop. Kevin O'Connell's got a game plan to ease McCarthy in, leaning on short throws and a run-heavy attack. Think Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason pounding the rock while JJ builds confidence. But if he starts connecting on deep balls to Jefferson or Jordan Addison, watch out, NFC North, that's a recipe for fireworks. Yo, Vikings fans, what's the one play you want to see from McCarthy in camp? A 50-yard bomb to JJ? A clutch third-down scramble? Drop your dream highlight in the comments, and let's manifest some SKOL magic. Asamoah's situation is getting spicy, and the clock's ticking. Daily Norseman reports he's battling Kobe King for the 4th linebacker spot, with Ivan Pace Jr. and Jordan Hicks locked in as starters. Asamoah's speed is legit, but his instincts haven't clicked in Flores' scheme. Training camp's joint practices with the Patriots could be make or break for him. The Viking age piece didn't hold back, calling Asamoah's lack of defensive impact A disappointment. Harsh? Maybe, but third-round picks are supposed to contribute more than special teams tackles. If he can't crack the rotation or shine on kickoffs, the Vikings might cut ties early to free up cap space for 2020 SIX's projected $50 million deficit. SKOL Nation, are you still holding out hope for Asamoah? Or is it time to look elsewhere? Sound off in the comments. Should he get one more shot, or is Kobe King the future? Let's keep the convo rolling. McCarthy's health is the X factor, and Vikings fans are breathing a sigh of relief. Christopher Knox from Bleacher Report says JJ was close to 100% in minicamp, a huge step after missing all of 2024. His full medical clearance came weeks ago, and he's been grinding with Jefferson and Addison this summer. That's the kind of dedication we love. But let's keep it real, training camp will test his knee in ways minicamp didn't. Flores defense, loaded with vets like Jonathan Greenid and Harrison Phillips, won't go easy on him. If McCarthy can stay poised under pressure and avoid turnovers, he'll prove he's ready to start week 1 against the Bears. What's your confidence level in McCarthy's health, Vikings Nation? 100% locked in or still nervous? Drop a percentage in the comments, and let's see where the fanbase stands. SKOL, let's go. Asamoah's not the only one under the microscope. Roster battles are heating up everywhere. The Athletics' 53-man roster projection has Asamoah on the bubble, with special teams keeping him afloat for now. But if undrafted free agent Asamoah Vaughn or rookie Dwight McCloughan ball out at corner, the Vikings might need to make tough cuts elsewhere. Flores' system thrives on versatility, and Asamoah hasn't shown enough of it. Compare that to Josh Metellus, who's thriving in the 3-safety scheme and negotiating an extension. Asamoah needs a standout camp to avoid being the odd man out, especially with the team eyeing free agents like Asante Samuel Jr. Vikings fans, who's your dark horse to steal a roster spot in camp? Asamoah, Vaughn, or someone else? Hit the comments with your pick, and let's debate who's got the edge. Stay tuned. This is getting good. McCarthy's got the spotlight, but he's not alone in the QB room. Sam Howell and Brett Rippon are backing him up, and Heavy.com says the Vikings might still add a veteran for insurance. Howell's arm popped in minicamp, but McCarthy's the clear QB1. O'Connell's not rushing him, but the leash won't be long if he struggles early. The hype around JJ isn't just fan talk. ESPN analyst Dan Orlovsky's calling him a future star. With a defense that's Super Bowl caliber, per VikingsTerritory.com, McCarthy doesn't need to be a hero. Just don't play like an unprepared imbecile. As they put it, that's the floor, and the ceiling? Playoff run. SKOL Crew, what's your bold prediction for McCarthy's 2025 stats? 3,000 yards? 20 TDs? Throw out a number in the comments, and let's see who nails it. Keep the purple pride alive. Asamoah's story feels like a gut punch for Vikings fans who believed in his potential. His college tape at Oklahoma screamed, NFL star. 4.56 40-yard dash. 124 tackles in his final season. But the pros are different, and he's been stuck behind Pace and Hicks. Training camp's his last chance to flip the script. The Vikings' linebacker depth is solid, but injuries happen. If Asamoah can step up in preseason games or show better coverage skills, he might stick around. Otherwise, the team's recent moves, like signing Jonathan Allen, show they're not afraid to shake things up. Asamoah's gotta prove he's worth keeping. What's your advice for Asamoah, Vikings Nation? Focus on special teams, or try to crack the defensive rotation? Drop your game plan in the comments, and let's rally behind our guy, or debate if it's time to move on. McCarthy's journey is the heart of this Vikings season. Newsweek's calling 2025 a new era for Minnesota, with JJ as the first homegrown QB since Fran Tarkenton to carry franchise hopes. Training camp's night practice on August 4th will be electric. Fans packing TCO Performance Center to see him sling it under the lights. O'Connell's offense is built for success, with TJ Hawkinson back from injury and Jordan Addison facing a potential suspension but still a deep threat. If McCarthy can gel with this crew, the Vikings could challenge the Lions and Packers for the NFC North crown. But it all starts in Eagan. Vikings fans, what's the one matchup you're hyped for in camp? McCarthy versus Flores defense, Or maybe Jefferson versus Byron Murphy Jr. Hit the comments with your must-see battle, and let's get pumped for SKOL season. We're wrapping up, but the Vikings 2025 story is just beginning. McCarthy's debut is the biggest plotline since Culpepper's prime, and Asamoah's fight for a roster spot adds grit to the narrative. Training camp's gonna be a pressure cooker, and we're here for every snap, hit, and highlight. SKOL Nation, you ready? Let's keep the fire burning. Drop your final takes in the comments. Is McCarthy the real deal? Can Asamoah save his career? And who's your MVP for camp? Like this video, smash that subscribe button, and share it with every Vikings fan you know. Let's pack the comments section with purple pride. Vikings Nation, this is your host signing off. But the SKOL chant never stops. Training camp's coming, and we're chasing that Lombardi trophy. Stay loud, stay proud, and let's make 2025 our year. SKOL.